you started feeling the effects of this since you joined the military?
Yeah, I'd say within the first week, there was definitely a sense of me being different.
And how's that?
You know, just upon the first week, we were at reception in my basic training unit. We were lining up after lunch, and the drill sergeants were naming off the services. And the last one that they had to offer, that was on their list that the drill sergeant was reading off, and he said it in a very sarcastic and humorous voice, and he was like, does anybody need to go to Islamic service? So immediately, there was that belittling of faith. And I raised my hand. And he was stunned. He was stunned. And he had to see who this guy was. He brought me out to the front. You know, this is a group of about 400 new recruits, 400 new guys. He brings me to the front. He's like, so you're going to an Islamic service? Yes, I am. Yes, sir, Sergeant. All right. He wasn't expecting it. He didn't know how to respond. I think he felt a little uncomfortable because of how he brought it up. And immediately like, oh, okay. Well, we need to find somebody to go with you, because you always have to have somebody go with you in basic training. And there was no other Muslims in that group. And eventually somebody raised their hand, who I'm still good friends with to this day, that decided to come with me. But that was the first week of not even knowing anything about the military. My first couple days there was this sense of being out of place in the way they looked upon me, you know. These guys in that unit who were there. And essentially these guys are looking up to that drill sergeant as a mentor, as a role model, as something eventually they'll be in the military if they, work through the ranks. And for him to have that attitude, for there to be that atmosphere there, they I think they saw that, drew to it, and thought it was a normal thing. It was normal. Off the bat, I could sense a little difference in the environment.
So the other recruits picked up on that?
Absolutely.
And they said, okay, my boss is doing this to this guy, so it makes it doable for me too.
Sure. It's a cool thing to do. Apparently, that's the standard that's being set.
To embarrass an American Muslim is a cool thing to do.
Absolutely not. In that environment, at that time, in that arena, yes, absolutely. In the military right now,